Claudia with Olivos Art Studio, and I am here today with some tips for you on how to make your vision board for this year or any year or at any time. So, there are the usual things I'm going to go over for you to make a vision board. So the usual materials. But before you begin, since we're making this vision board for the end of the year, the first thing that you should do is write down everything that you are going to let go of this year. And those things, you can write them down on a piece of paper. And then for the new year, you can write them down on little notes, little pieces of paper. It's good to write it down a second time, fold them, and burn them. You can also do that on bay leaves. I love doing it on bay leaves. You can write it down, everything toxic that you're letting go, you burn it, and there's natural oils in the bay leaf and it will burn really quick. Hey Melody, welcome, welcome. So I'm giving some tips on doing your vision board. Okay, so I wrote some things down. So the first thing you do, you let go of everything that you're going to leave behind. Hey Danielle, you write it down, make sure to write it down, and then anything that you started in 2022 that you want to take into and continue in 2023, you write that down too, okay? So you're going to make a couple of lists. So you're going to make your list of the things that you're letting go of. You're going to make a list of the things that you started in 2022 that you want to continue. And then you're going to make categories, okay, of the things that you want to manifest, that you want to bring through, all right? So we're going to do, I'm going to tell you some of that, and two, like some materials, things to make it easier to do this, okay? So, welcome Danielle and Melody. I'm not going to be on here super long. I want to give some ideas so that we can do this next week on the Zoom. So if you tune in, hey Elena, if you tune in, just know that next week, January 5th, I'm going to jump on here for like 5 minutes next weekend, just a reminder to let people then jump on the Zoom, and we're going to go ahead and at least begin working on our vision boards, right? And a good time, I had a hard time reading your handwriting. Was hoping I got it right. Reading my handwriting for what, Melody? Reading, where did I have my handwriting? I'm so sorry. Oh, your handwriting. What? I had a hard time reading your handwriting. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm much better digital since my injury. Oh, your handwriting. Oh, for Danielle. Okay. Well, I thought it was my handwriting because I thought you all are always reading my mind, okay? I feel like we're all so connected. So I was writing notes here on my super outdated Android tablet. I want it to survive forever because I don't want to have to get a new one. So I was writing notes here, and the funny thing is that I was like, I wonder if they would want my notes because it's chicken scratch, but I did write them here on the tablets. Let me show you. So I have to sign in. Oh wait, is this? Yes, right. You are always in my mind. Um, I literally sometimes wake up with some of you in my mind, and I always send you love light because I figure that's spirits putting you in my mind for that. I have woken up with Amaterasu in my mind a couple of days this week, which is funny. I usually wake up with the goddesses in my mind more when I'm painting them. Okay. Whoa, whoa, okay. So this is like some of the notes, like 5-year-old handwriting. Mick not on. Mike, what's it called? Mick Mike. Okay, is it on now? Is it on now? I can't even try to do like I was gonna try to do like the sexy DJ voice, you know, because this I always call them Mick because it's M-I-C, but it's a Mike, right? To me, a Mike would be M-I-K-E. Smaxy, yes. All right. So let me know. I don't know. You can't see it. There's there's some. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll share with you if you want to. I made you laugh, y'all. I could probably do a sexy voice much easier than I can do any other kind of accent because that's just kind of manipulating your voice. But I can't do accents. Like I cannot do like country accents and all that. All right. Focus, focus. Vision board. First of all, you need the, scissors. These are really good scissors. Get good scissors because, and I'll talk to you a little bit. I'll remind you a little bit about cutting. I'll give you some basic tips. Y'all are making me laugh with your laughing faces. Good scissors. If not, it's frustrating. So don't use like kid scissors. These are what brand? I was blessed with these really good brand scissors. Someone who used to do holistic healing workshops gave me like 6 of these. So you want to have good scissors, okay? Some people really like to cut with X-Acto knives too. So, and this is a really nice because it's soft and like a pencil, so you can sort of go into some little tiny areas with an X-Acto knife. Not necessary, but you might want to use it. Glue, just Elmer's glue. That little stick glue that has the purple glue. It's also Elmer's, but I think it is called stick glue. I don't really like it. I don't think that it works really well. I think the white Elmer's glue, and you can put a little bit on a small container if you want. And then what if I cut myself? I need child safety. They have some child ones. Hold on. They have some really good children scissors, not these. I have them in the studio. They're not pointy, but they're still cut really well. I don't remember. Fiskars, Fiskars. Those are good scissors. Now, traditionally, the Germans make good scissors and good pencil sharpeners and good knives. So, this little thing here, it's really good for glue. Now, remember, like every year we start with the art journaling, or you have Fiskars, yay! Yes, knives too, right? They make good knives. Exactly. So yeah, I mean, sometimes, the whole stereotype thing is true. They do a really good job with that. Oh, so every year, I try to get us into journaling, and every year it kind of like dwindles off. But I remember that, and I just remember now that last time, whoa, 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 what was in here? It's all, oh, I don't know, incense. Some type of incense. Okay, so last time that I was working here, let me show you the glue that I had. I have some unopened clay. How about a vision sculpture? Well, you could definitely do a vision sculpture as a result of your vision board. Because a vision sculpture, I think it is really neat, but it would be like one thing, right? So you make a vision board, and then from your vision board, you get your inspiration to do that one sculpture, right? I think that that would be a good idea to do because a vision board, you're going to have a lot of different things that you want to go on there, right? And so then that can help you focus to what like your one thing's going to be. Hold on one second. Let me see. I am in my warm onesie, so you'll be able to see me crawling around. Hold on. Okay. Oh, can you hear that helicopter? Okay. We live in a no-fly zone, so when we have helicopters, they're military, and they fly awfully low because they're flying from the airport to the White House or the Pentagon or the Capitol. The whole house is shaking. Yes, I am warm. I'm comfy. I've got two of these, and I use them all winter long. Said he has two also that he wears. You know, it's hard. I went to walk the dogs and I had to unzip it and put regular clothes on. I was cold. Actually, I wasn't too cold. It was nice today. It's going to be 61 here. It's crazy. Okay. So here's Elmer's glue. This is, just your regular Elmer's glue. And then this is what I purchased. This is paste, all-purpose stick flat glue. Tout le fin collé. Todo propósito pegamento. In 3 languages. All-purpose all-purpose stick flat. Interesting because they wrote stick wrong. It's STIK. I wonder where this is from. Let me get my glasses so I can see. Where was this made? It's made in the US, but they misspelled stick. And then they wrote it in French and Spanish. Yes, well, this is like that. Why is it at Witchy Women's we always end up on the floor? I doesn't share my sacred space. I still sit on the floor. Well, this is all I have, Melody, because you're next to Airport Force Base and airport, so we hear all kinds of flying machines. Yeah, we do too. It's crazy when there's stuff going on, all the helicopters and everything. I'm in the attic, so this is about, that's all because there's the ceiling. So on the floor is it. But you know what? Even when they are, yeah, I'm most comfortable. Fartaroonies. I can't open it. I am most comfortable on the floor. Yes. I can't open this. Oh, yes, here it goes. Okay. Because I really like this. I really, really like this. This is like the old-fashioned with the glue bottles with the brushes. But instead of a brush, you use this thing. You see? And I remember, I'd totally forgotten about this, but I remember I really liked it. Ideal for scrapbooking, 100% acid-free, perfect for archival work. That means it's not going to yellow, because some glues will yellow your paper. So if you're going to put some things that maybe letters or something that you've drawn, you don't want it to do that. Non-toxic, water-based, dries clear, easy to clean up, and recyclable. So I really like this. And it's called Yes Paste. Okay? Yes, pressed. And you do have to use like something like this to apply. With the Elmer's glue, I just use my fingers and then you peel it off like it's second skin. Who else did that? On a board. Okay, so that's my other thing. So, yeah, the fox. The fox is here, you guys. The fox. First of all, the fox is looking so healthy, and I know it's the same fox from last year because I don't know if you remember me telling you that it was limping and it was really sad. Well, that fox that was hurt and was sitting here in my yard for like, I don't know, seemed like an eternity one day. I know it's the same one because it's limping. It's been over a year, so I guess it has a permanent, injury, but he or she is alive and looking so beautiful, so healthy. So I made some boiled eggs because forget people that say don't feed them because of their habitat, because we're encroaching in their habitat, we're totally taken over. So I have changed my mind about that. Being from San Diego near the airport, I do not miss the air traffic. Yes, we don't get air traffic because it's a no-fly zone, so we don't get as much air traffic as like a regular, like if we lived near an airport, but we get with the military. Hey guys, come on, Pasita, Snoopy, come on. We got all the very loud. Yay, it's alive and thriving. Yeah, you remember that? Um, yes, it was sick. Forgot to have a FaceTime meeting, so I'll rewatch later. Oh, love you, Melody. We'll miss you. Okay, yeah, rewatch it, Melody, please, so you can join us. And everybody, mark your calendars for next Thursday so we can make it, okay? So, so you have the glue, the scissors. You can get stickers. You can get washi tape. That washi tape, everybody know what washi tape is. I have a whole bunch of washi tape. And let me know if you don't know, and I'll show you. But it's that, decorated pretty tape. You can buy that at a craft store. You don't need it, but it can sort of like help to tie things together. So I like it. You can have glitter pens, all kinds of pens, and of course all the magazine cutouts. I don't know why I was getting like Weekly Us. I've never signed up for it. I've never read it. And I did save, I hope I saved some. Well, I saved at least one, which is here. I might go to the library and get some. I might even buy a magazine because, it's for New Year's. Pasita! Pasita! Come on. Yo. Okay. And then as far as what to put it on, you could put it, first of all, a lot of people do it digital. I don't recommend that, okay? I don't recommend you do it digital. I think it's good to use your hands to cut, to paste, to really connect with your energy to make this vision board, even if it takes you a while, even if it doesn't look perfect. You can do it. You could do it on a bulletin board, for example, those cork boards, and you can just tack it on there or tape it on there. You can do it on a piece of paper, on a piece of cardboard. You can do it on foam core. You could do it on cardboard. Do be careful with cardboard because it most of it is high acidic, so it will, kind of like eat up your stuff. But most of the time, people don't save their vision boards, which is why I like to make it in my art journal. And this is the other reason why, because and I thought about it because most of the times I've made a vision board, I've done them on canvases. I used to do a vision board workshop, like a live workshop every year. I've done them with friends, etc. But most of the time people don't put them up, or sometimes, people do put them up, but they're so focused on, you know, um, on the fact that it's going to be a decoration. So you're not being totally honest. So unless you have a space where you know you can put it up, and you're going to be totally free in creating this vision board without being apprehensive about, so and so who's going to come over and maybe see it, or whatever. So unless you feel 100% free to create whatever you want, what I would suggest is, um, that you, instead of making it on something like that, now you can, like I said, I've seen people frame them and do beautiful things with them. But the other thing that you can do is you can make it in your art journal, and make it like a 2-page spread in a decent size notebook, not a tiny notebook, but a decent size notebook. um, and you could do different pages too. So you could do one page, because the other thing is, well, let me reiterate. So you get rid of everything that's not serving you from the previous year, right? And then you're going to burn it for the new year. And then you write down what plans and dreams that you gave birth to in 2022 that you want to bring forward in 2023. So that's going to be like one thing. Like, say you, well, thinking of Esther, right? I don't know if she started her, is she here? I don't know if she started her candle business in 2022, but let's say she did. And so then into 2023, she's going to continue with her candle business. So she would put images of candles, right? And hopefully her candles. Um, what else? Let's see. For me, I started being pretty diligent about lifting weights 5 times a week. Yeah, 5 times a week. I would do five small exercises with my weights, and then I stopped after this accident, and I want to take it up, and I want to carry it on. So maybe I would do, you know, a number 5 for 5 days and 5 exercises and weights, because it's symbolic too. So what you're carrying over, okay, you're including that on your vision board. And then you're going to do, I want you to write down, um, hopefully between now and when we do this, you're going to write down the categories, right? The usual categories of finances, money, uh, economy, financial security. Then your physical environment, that's where you live, the people that you're living with. It could include pets that you want, for example. It could include things that you want for your physical environment. Then you have relationships, friends, romance. Then you have career, work, um, you know, these these things, whatever it is that you're doing in terms of that, whether it's a side hustle or your main work or whatever it is. Happiness, joy, fun. That will include vacations, um, things that you do for yourself. Spirituality and connectedness, that includes us getting together too once a week or twice a week. Your health and well-being, your nutrition, what we're focusing on this week with Tara, right? These are all your categories. Constant helicopters, police news. Oh no. Yes, maybe um, for the magazines, try your local library. I'm gonna go and see. Usually, the local library has a lot of magazines. Also, Goodwill. You don't want magazines like National Geographic and all that. You want um, like women's magazines. If fitness is in your thing, I think women's magazines probably have the most variety, because they cover like nutrition. They'll have pretty pictures of houses and flowers. They'll have fashion. Um, they'll probably have stuff about spirituality nowadays. You find that everywhere, right? So I think that might be good. Come hang out, little sister. Yeah, little Pasita. I used to do these in high school with my oldest girls for school projects. Aw. Yeah, I used to always do these. I'm going to have my younger kids do this with me. Yes, they can do their own. Right. Elena started her business also. So Elena, you can use your stickers of these gorgeous little doodles and drawings that your daughter made. That's wonderful. And then too, like for example, for Elena, her business is with essential oils. I would put, some oils on the journal page. Um, that there's just so many things we can do. Well, not it doesn't have to. I'm thinking journal page because that's what I'm thinking of doing. I don't think I'm gonna do it on poster board, but you can. Oh wait, what I was saying with the journal pages is that you could do different pages. So we could do, for example, did my thing just die? It did. I need to plug it in so I remember everything that I want to tell you. So in the journal, you could do like one page would be where the categories, right? So one page could be career and finances. Another page could be relationships and romance and, everything that goes under friendships, all that. Another page could be spirituality, and you would, include, so you can do different pages too. And then the other thing too is you can, in whatever form you do it, you can keep adding to it, right? Let me get I'm glad I just saw that I have a charger here. I have a charger, and I'm gonna plug this in because I have notes that I took that I want to share with you to get ready. But yes, magazines, write down your categories. Within each category, do some brainstorming before you start cutting, okay? And so next Thursday, we can do the cutting, we can do the brainstorming. So you don't have to have everything cut out for next week. I think that's what we'll be doing next week, in that, energy of kind of excitement and sharing. So right now, between now and next Thursday, you're getting all your stuff together. You don't have to have it all exactly. You could get pages and just kind of mark them where you're going to cut them, or rip out that page where you're going to cut out each thing when we meet. So I don't want you to be overwhelmed. I do want you to focus a lot on, start my tablet again. I want you to focus a lot on the writing, the planning of these that you're going to be manifesting. Okay, so doing your categories and seeing, for example, where it says spiritual and connectedness, what are you going to do 2023 to connect? So for me, one of the things is I was doing really well with, in the morning, getting a card and doing my meditation and all that. And then I still do it, but I just slowly started making it shorter and shorter. So I want to, again, expand on that. My other spiritual connectedness is what I mentioned at the beginning, is going for walks. When I go for a walk, I put my phone away and I'm just connecting to spirit. So I will write that down. So I would find maybe a picture of a sidewalk and trees. Oh, that's what I was going to say to you too. When you're finding your images, try to do it so that the image that you find, you can subconsciously place yourself there. So if you can, in this example that I gave you, a sidewalk and trees from like your point of view, rather than people walking. But if that's what you get, that's okay, but see if you can do that, okay? Let me see if you have any questions. Yes, Elena started her business. Thanks, Danielle. Still using it. I just saw them today. I was like, oh man, I still haven't done that box opening. I like the idea of a whole dedicated journal. Yes. You know, it could be a whole dedicated journal, or like I just took mine downstairs, I think, but mine that I have like three working journals. I have one in Chile and I have two here. And they are from, I think, from like 2018. All three. I've been working on all of them. And rather than starting a new one, I'm just going to start in one of those. But I would maybe separate some pages. So I will leave quite a few pages to keep adding. But having one dedicated just to manifesting, I think is great too. You know, I like to have them sort of like a diary. So when I look back, I'll see, oh, I wrote this in 2018, and I actually have this manifestation page. I believe I've shared it with you all before, of living here and in Chile, and it's incredible how it all came. You know, it was all manifested. It all came true. And when I did that page, it seemed like so far away, like such a wild dream, and it came true, you all. It's just so powerful to manifest. And you can draw and you can paint. Maybe I'll draw and paint um, on Thursday too. So I'm gonna read some notes that I wrote here. This is my second page, and I will share. What does it say? I will share these with you too, and hopefully you can read it. It says, your manifestation vision board should be a visual reminder of what you want to accomplish. A visual reminder. When you look at it, you need to feel into it. So you know that's becoming very popular now. I see it everywhere. But how, you know, manifestation is about your feelings, like not wanting it, wanting it, wanting it, not forcing it, because that shows the universe that you don't have it, right? So you want to be feeling how good it is to have that, right? So when you look at this, it's just a visual reminder. It's not something that you should be looking at all the time going, oh, I want that, I want that, I want that, you know, just like with ease. Ooh, you know, that is so sweet. There's possibilities, and this is gonna feel so great, you know, when da 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 da. Okay? Allow yourself to feel into the feeling of what it is that you are attracting. I mean, I could want some National Geographic Adventures and Animal. I don't know. National Geographic. You did write it on your list, Danny. I mean, Elena. I don't know. That's funny. Yeah, well, you know, I have a whole bunch of those in my studio, and you know, when I do this kind of stuff with the kids, usually we don't find the kind of pictures that they want. No. You probably wouldn't want it. So she sometimes finds it more powerful to draw or doodle something too rather than paste a picture. So no pressure finding things. Yes, you can always doodle something in. Some people find pressure in the fact that they cannot doodle in. So it's whatever feels good to you, whatever's going to feel that feeling, bring that feeling forth. It could be colors. It could just be, you know, say you're going to do it on pages and you want to have a whole page of colors to signify joy, right? With just the word joy, maybe, or no words, just the colors and glitter or just colors. Absolutely. See it, feel it, and manifest it. What I always tell my kids, yes. We're animal people. I know, but those are usually animals eating each other. I don't know. That's usually, or yeah. You can share with me all your National Geographic cool animal photos and remind me, because usually, you know, I'm teaching kids with the magazines, because that's usually what people donate. That's what people keep, is those good magazines, because they're amazing. They're like books, right? I mean, I think National Geographic is amazing, but when you're working with kids and then they bring it, they're like, Miss Claudia, and they show some thing that they shouldn't be seeing sometimes. I'm like, oh, the birds and magazines. Yeah. Okay. Um, Honestly, it's not so much the animals. So it's a lot of the coverage they do on people. You know, very unfortunate type of important stories that they make, but not terribly happy. You know what I mean? All right. So because we have to visualize the possibilities that excite you. Okay. So again, you're gonna make. Well, I'm gonna do it like this. First, you visualize all of the possibilities that excite you, and you allow yourself to feel into the feeling of what it is that you're attracting. Two, you make a list for each life category, as I mentioned before: career, financial, health, relationships, etc., and your dreams and goals for each. Number three, again, I will put these little doodles up in the group. Number three, make a list of your strengths, because these will help you attain your goals and dreams. I really like this. I don't remember where I saw this, but make a list of your strengths and put them on your vision board. For example, you know, I'm a good organizer, or I don't know. You tell me some strengths that you have. I'm terrible with thinking up of things like this, so I definitely need to work on this. I'm terrible for this. List your strengths. I'm trying to think of me. What are my strengths? Okay, I am creative. Okay, I'm creative. So that would be one strength. I write it down. I look at my vision board at some point where I'm needing to feel into all the goodness. Like, let's say, you know, sometime in July, I'm needing to feel into the goodness of my vision board, and I open it up and I see the strength of, you know, I am creative. Maybe right then I'm going through something and I need that unag energy for some creative solutions, you know. And so you let your vision board also be an encourager. Someone recently gave me such a big compliment. They said to me that they admire that I'm a happy person in spite of the stuff I've been through, and and just that I'm a happy person by nature. And they went on, and they've known me since I was 15, I think 16. So it meant a lot to me. So that would be like a strength, is that I can find, you know, I can find my happy. And so, you know, that would be something that would strengthen me to see and give me, you know, give me power to continue in July when we're like just halfway through the year. You know? So you want it to, um, you want it to be words that are going to help you attain these goals and dreams that are on your vision board. Okay, these strengths about you. Yes, how to feel about words. Right, lots of words. Photos of words pasted in, or you can write them in. You can have pretty markers. You can use glitter pens. You could, you know, if you have another thing that you could use is if you have stamp pads, you know, you can use words, you know, and stamp them on, or you can spell out, you know, they have stamp pads with the different letters that you can go ahead. What if we just circle off and finish and we do this part, vocalize that what we see as each other's strength? I think we can do that as we go, Danielle. I don't, I think that, I think that the whole thing will be a circle. And I think that as we work, that's why I said get everything ready. Because the way that I envision leading this workshop is I am going to go ahead and say that. I'm going to say, okay, everybody, what are your strengths? I'm going to encourage you. I know it's hard because I have a hard time. I'm going to encourage you to say your strengths, and then we're going to, you know, give each other ideas, and then we're going to be showing off. This is what I did. So it's going to be like a constant circle, right? Because the idea is for it to be like a party, right? To be like a vision board making party. little uplifting sister activation, more like that, Danielle, out loud. Yes, yes, exactly. Inspire yourselves and others. Say it out loud. And listen again throughout the year. Oh, yeah. And write notes, write everything that we're being told. Absolutely. So make that list of your strengths that will help you attain your goals and dreams. Then you're going to make another list. And these lists, obviously, we can make them while we're together, okay? Next Thursday. But here's the other thing that we're going to do is we're going to make a list for grounding and self-care, okay? So again, if you're doing it in a journal or whether you're doing it on a big board, you should have things there that are about, grounding and self-care, because again, we are focusing too, this whole thing is the whole year is around amaterasu, right? And self-love. And so if you have these things about grounding and self-care, so what are the things that help you ground? What are the things that you do for self-care? For me, again, going for a walk, walking, being barefooted. I'm always barefooted, but when it's nice weather, oh, I just love, going out in the dirt and grounding. Sometimes I'll even go and ground in the snow. Um, yeah, that's definitely like, so you will make a list, because just like it will be good to look at your strengths to remind you of, how amazing you are to keep going, then you need to look too at a list of the things that help you apapachan, like they say in Mexico, right? Las cosas que te apapachan, que te hacen cariño, things that where you can give love to yourself. You can love yourself. You can, hug yourself. You can do that self-care. What do you do for that? Do you take a bath? Um, do you sit and watch a movie with like a pint of ice cream? It doesn't matter. Whatever you do for self-care, you're going to write it down so you remember. So it helps you remember yourself, become one again. All right? Okay, so now this is my last page that I have with notes. This will be more for when we're doing it, but I'll go over it anyway. This is all my prep for next week that I've been doing for prepping to do the little mini workshop we're gonna do. Okay, so when you're cutting the images, see, this will be again more like for that day. We attach a feeling to the image. Okay, get a photograph of yourself. You need a photo of yourself for the vision board, okay? Use words, use washi tape. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we do want for this vision board your photograph, okay? Because it's all about you. It's all about us. The vision board is about you. The theme of the year is about self-love. And as you know, in the Amaterasu kit, there is a mirror. So we will be doing a lot of mirror work this year with Amaterasu also. All right. And before I go, I'm going to see if you have any questions. There's just 3 people, and I wanted to show you something. Does anybody have, who's here? Danielle, Elena, and who else is here? Who else is here? I don't know, but let me know if you have any questions. And I wanted to show you something so cool, okay? This is too cool. Do you remember that I came on here and I told you that I had found this? Oh, I'm the third? No, I don't think I'm the third. Oh, maybe. You know better about this, Danielle. What am I telling you? I'm not the third. I'm watching you on my son's TV, Mr. T. I'm on TV. Remember how I told you that I didn't know what this was. Remember that? Oh, okay. Yeah, but is a live premiere is different though. I thought it didn't count me. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Thank you, ladies, for being here. So remember how I didn't know what this was? You ladies saw it's for tea. Well, but it came with this, Elena, that's for like a flower. Oh, hey, Cece, you're here. Hey, Cece. This is for like a flower, right? Usually you put a snowman. See that? These metal things? Usually, it's my understanding that you put like a plant and then water here. But guess what? In the kit, did you see that in the, it's not an herb grinder. Ah, that's so funny. It's not an herb grinder. I know those well. It's a little, it's a little, it has like little, yeah, I'm pretty sure you put a flower or plant there, but get this. You see how it comes with this, and it sits on this little thing, okay? A flower frog, yeah. Corn cob, oh. Ah, it's so funny. Um, that's a flower frog is what it's called. Guess what? And it came with this, right? This is what you rested on. And you saw that on Amaterasu's kit, I'm including a tiny little wooden spoon, right? The tiny little wooden spoon is really symbolic of this little bamboo spoon. And this, I can't believe it when I was learning about Amaterasu, because I'm going to share with you all, not tonight, but because I wanted to share about this instead. But one thing about Amaterasu is that there is a certain way to greet her, okay? And I'm going to teach you all how to greet her because we are working with her this year. And everybody, we should all know how to greet her because it is Shinto. She is that is her spirituality, and it is an open spirituality, and you don't have to even believe. I think that's so. It's like the Quero Indians, Native Americans, that you don't have to believe. You just have to do. And so part of what you do is washing your hands symbolically with this, and after you're done, you rest it here like this. So I am going to be able to use this to do my symbolic hand washing with Amaterasu, the way that you greet Amaterasu. This before her image, you bow twice for gratitude and for just, as a greeting. And then you wash your hands and you take this in your right hand and you wash your left hand. And then you take this and you do your right hand, and then you take it around again with your right hand. Might have that one wrong. No, you take it with your left hand. Anyway, the priest said that everybody, even the most devout Japanese, get it wrong. And it's okay if you get the order wrong, but you have to do it. But then, so then you get it with one hand and you scoop it and you drink. You have to put the water in your mouth, but they use a much bigger one, and then you spit the water on the ground. And it's key that you not touch this to your lips and not to spit the water back in the container. You have to spit it on the ground. I thought that was super cool. Super cool that I have this. I mean, it might have been for something different, obviously, like a Japanese fountain, but it is exactly like what they use symbolically, because what they have at the temples there are huge, right? So these are big, like this big, and then you put it down on this fountain. You put it down upside down, and yeah, beautiful, beautiful. All right, ladies, let me know if you have any questions. I think Basita needs to go potty, and I'm gonna go ahead and load these things up in the group. And I will be, I think my battery's running out. I will be on TikTok, and on Monday I will be here for cards, and next Thursday, of course, we will be here for this. Yes, it's treated like holy water. Looking forward to seeing you all next year. I'll be on Oh, you're not on TikTok, Danielle. Well, I'm thinking also about coming on YouTube if possible. I don't know. I'll let you all know. I really would like to. I would like to come either on YouTube or TikTok to do something for New Year's. Maybe on TikTok. Yes, I have so much information, beautiful information to share with you about Amaterasu. Right now, it's a matter of finding the time, because I did want to give you the information to get ready for the vision board, and then next Thursday we'll do the vision board. So I'm thinking that the Thursday after that, which will be what, like the 13th, 14th, then I will give you a deep dive into Amaterasu. Beautiful goddess. I know that you will all be connecting with her, and we will all be doing mirror work. So I'm going to be encouraging you all to, get a little compact mirror to carry with you. If it's because I know that so far we haven't sold a lot of the New Year's kits, so I know that not all of you will have the little mirror, so get one, get one. Yes, it's absolutely like holy water. There are these few steps that you take, and then you go and you are in her presence. It's beautiful. Happy New Year's, Happy New Year. Yeah, I plan to come on TikTok probably Friday and Saturday. I'm trying to go on TikTok almost every night. Sometimes I think Sunday I will try to rest from it, but I'm thinking Monday YouTube, Tuesday, Wednesday TikTok, Thursday here, Friday, Saturday TikTok. I'm ignoring Instagram for now, at least from the lives. Not on purpose. I'm just, YouTube is home and TikTok is kind of fun. So that's just how it's happening. Love you. I wish you all the happiest of New Year's. Don't forget that the main thing is to let go of all the stuff you do not want to carry with you, so that you can move forward with that open space that then you're going to fill in and fill up with love, joy, and promise. Okay? All right. Love you. Besitos. See you on the webs. See you in the interwebs. Get all your stuff so we can make that. And share in the group. If you're watching this and you're not in our Olivos Art Studio group on Facebook, it's a private group where we share daily. And please remember to tag me, because I only go on Facebook for our group. It's the only reason I go on Facebook. All right. I love you. Besitos.